Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Yeah, but this is not going to be any fun. And remember,
Oh, it's going to be tons of fun.
remember, if you think this is political, that's your problem.
Warning, this might hurt your brain because we are going to discuss both sides of an issue. Yeah, crazy, I know. In this world, there are no solutions, only trade-offs. So we're going to discuss both sides of a topic, even though we don't necessarily believe either argument. And neither should you, so chill.
All right, so our topic today is electric vehicles. So I think you flipped last time, so I'll flip this time. Heads is A, tails is B. I am the B.
Wait, no.
All righty.
Oh my
I love it when you
gosh.
don't get the side you want.
Woo! Hey man, I'm so excited for all these electric cars that are coming out right now. They are the shit. I'm telling you that these green cars, they are the future and they are going to save this planet. I'm all for it.
I'm going to say the same thing to you that my grade school algebra teacher said to me. You got to show your work, buddy. How'd you come up with that answer?
Well, obviously, the most significant benefit is undoubtedly the most significant benefit is undoubtedly their impact on climate change. Unlike gasoline-powered vehicles, electric cars don't emit tailpipe emissions, meaning no release of harmful greenhouse gases like carbon dioxide. This significantly reduces their contribution to global warming. Oh my
I love it when you
gosh.
don't get the side you want.
And there is improved air quality. Electric cars don't release harmful pollutants like nitrogen oxide and particulate matter, which are major contributors to smog and respiratory problems in cities. This translates to cleaner air, especially in urban areas, leading to improved public health and lower healthcare costs. So there.
Yeah, but improving those things is great, and I'm 100% in agreement that these cars improve those. However, running around calling them the solution or green cars is a huge overstatement. Because first off, cars are only 16% of the greenhouse gas problem. I mean, check out this chart right here. And then a lot of the electricity that goes into the battery of your electric car comes from polluting energy sources. In the United States, 60% of the electricity is made from burning fossil fuels. So we have to burn more of those to run the electricity into your electric car.
Yeah, but 16% of a huge mega problem, okay? You know that. If we can reduce that, that is going to have an impact, a positive impact. Besides that, people like cars and are going to keep buying them. And they keep making these cars cooler and cooler, by the way. So think of it this way. This gets money into the hands of the sustainable energy engineers, those people that are trying to do the best work out there. They can use this to launch bigger and bigger projects to solve even bigger problems that are on that chart. By the way, I do love the chart. It's a great reminder of where we are just wasting away our natural resources, which is energy. Also, there are a lot of government controls over power plants these days, too. You know that. They're trying to keep the emissions from these power plants. And the pollutants are coming down and down on an annualized basis. Take a look at that chart whenever you have time. There's also the side benefit of making cities quieter. Come on, man. These things drive around like little ninjas. They're just so quiet.
So sorry.
Okay, I hadn't thought of the noise thing. You got a point there as somebody that lives pretty close to a big road. And that makes some sense. But the rest of your thesis about air pollution is a little off. I mean, Teslas don't grow like trees. You don't just plant a seed and then out sprouts a, Model S or something. No car is ecological, not even an electric car. An electric car also emits more greenhouse gases during its construction because they have to produce the batteries. And that process just kicks them out. Also, have you ever heard of extractivism?
Yes.
Okay, good. Instead of drilling new holes in the ground to extract oil, we're just tearing it apart in other areas in order to mine the minerals. These huge batteries require huge amounts of lithium, cobalt, manganese, and nickel. We've been needing more of these already to make all of the cell phones. So extractivism has increased 80% in the last 30 years, and we're going to have to redouble those efforts for these electric cars. And you can do a pretty simple Google search to hear stories of the just awful treatment of the slave labor in these mines in some of the poorest parts of the world. I mean, just terrible stories. So we're taking all these minerals out of the earth, and then what do we put back into the earth? Oh, yeah. Dead batteries. These giant batteries when the car is done. Nobody knows what to do with these things when the cars are all done.
Okay, yeah, but let me start with something. I'm so sick and tired of people like you living in your echo chamber, only hearing about, oh my God, what are we going to do about these batteries? We're going to pollute the world with these batteries. That's hogwash. The car battery that is being pulled out of my hybrids is recyclable. Not yet 100%, but very, very, very close. All of those precious metals are able to be refined in addition to other components. So enough said about y'all saying those batteries are going to kill us. That's a bunch of crap. It's not true. One of the larger facilities in the United States is here in Phoenix. Anyway, boom! Yeah, but that's just today. We didn't have auto recycling plants when Henry Ford started building the Model A, okay? But guess what? They came. And soon it became a booming business that no one ever thought of, including Henry Ford. Supply and demand, man. Money flows to the intersection of supply and demand. The supply of the batteries is going up. The demand for solutions is known. Money is going there, and so are ideas and resources. Now there is money for the smartest people in the world to start working on these problems. For example, there is a ton of attention and money going to nuclear energy where they can make smaller nuclear plants that are pretty much impossible to melt down and are way more efficient. This will reduce the burning of fossil fuels for electric cars. And before you say, yeah, but on the nuclear waste, there's a solution coming. Scientists are getting close to being able to turn nuclear waste into incredibly long-lasting batteries that are safe. Plus, by the way, I just read that they're working on a solution where we can electrify America with some of the nuclear waste that will fit inside of a football stadium. Not near my house, I'm just saying. Once we can produce nuclear energy and use waste to make 100-year car batteries, wow! Dude, this could happen in our lifetime. And speaking of long-lasting, there are efficiencies because these cars will stay on the road and in service a lot longer. Early data suggests that Tesla's battery has the capacity to maintain close to 90% of its capacity after 200,000 miles. So many people think that they'll go 300 to 500,000 miles, where most people will burn through 4 to 5 cars in that mileage. The motors are expected to last even longer. So if and when we figure out how to swap batteries efficiently, it could be normal to have a 700,000 mile car instead of disposing of 6 cars in that time frame. It's a net win, bro.
Yeah, but some of the gains are offset by the price of the damn things. I mean, these are generally way more expensive than the standard gas vehicles, so they're kind of cost prohibitive for the average middle class household.
Okay, yeah, but again, that's just for now. And by the way, didn't you just have a friend that bought an all-electric vehicle recently?
Yes.
What was the price tag on that car?
$47,000?
And that was a buy, not a lease, correct?
Correct.
That's a hell of a lot of car for $47,000. I mean,
Ask me if she likes her payment.
Does she like her payment?
No.
All I'm saying is spending $50,000 for a car or $47,000 for a car, I think that's kind of about normal. I'll look that up. We'll put that in the comments. And we haven't even spoken about national security considerations. Come on, man. Of all the stuff that you know in that big brain of yours, you haven't even thought about this? So much less reliant on these foreign countries that hate us and want to kill people of the United States of America. We don't need their oil by having more electric cars on the road.
Yeah, but just like everything we talk about in the series, MJB, it's just another trade-off. It's not really a solution. It's trading relations with oil-producing countries with relations with mineral producers. Though, I guess at least recently, our relationships with Australia, Chile, and Argentina are better than those with a lot of the Middle Eastern countries. Those are the primary producers of lithium, by the way.
Okay.
But now that I think about it, could it make relations worse? When there isn't the prospect of a financial relationship with the Middle Eastern countries, will they hate us even worse since they don't have a financial need to play nice?
Rod, are you seriously saying that by making electric cars, we're going to be in deeper with countries because they no longer have to play nice?
Could happen.
OMG. That's pretty hard to predict. But we do know that the tensions with the current cartels aren't good. So whatever. I don't think it's going to make it any worse. I think you're absolutely nuts. But, oh man, we also have to talk about another important point. Many of these cars are amazing works of engineering and super badass. Oh my gosh, do you agree?
Yeah, you're right there. They are pretty tight rides.
Yeah. What you gonna do?